everyone, I'm Hannah. I aspire to be a part-time artist at least, and on my channel you can enjoy for the ride or you can just relax, paint along, or spend some time with me. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. If you've been here before, thank you so much for deciding to join in again and spend some more time with me. In today's video, we are going to paint an acrylic painting on wood panel. And what I essentially did was, first of all, painting a new motif, and also trying to practice painting from the darker tones to the lighter tones and finally to the highlights to create as much depth as possible. It's not my typical motif, because somehow I always have the feeling that I have to create a very elaborate painting. It has to be very complex, complicated, a lot of thought and depth behind it, just like a portrait or something, but it's not necessary, and it makes the stakes for me much higher to even start painting, because I'm struggling with art block a lot, and it's not a new information if you've been here before, but yeah, it makes the stakes much higher to even start painting, and is a very huge challenge for me most days to even pick up my brushes and my paint and just get started. So it's good for me to try to come into a practice where I also can paint on even wood panels or canvases when it's not a full-on portrait or something. It's totally fine if it's just quote-unquote a more illustrative, simpler motif. Also, it's not very easy for me to separate myself from my original paintings, but I'm drawing in paintings already. So if you are interested, this original is available in my shop, up for sale. So if you want to decorate your home with it, you can grab it on my shop at hannahstollenberg.com, or if you want to order outside of Germany, you can go via my Etsy, but my shop and my Etsy are both linked in my profile and also in the description box. And lastly, speaking of art or creative block, I would want to recommend one of my latest videos. It's also one of my favorite videos I've ever created, I would say. It's on the fear of failure and the fear of success, and how I try to navigate self-doubt as an artist or as a creative, where I discuss very vulnerably and openly about that topic to open up the conversation about that, so we won't feel so alone with our feelings around that, and because I would really love to hear what you are thinking about that, what you are doing, how you are dealing with that. So I'm going to link that for you as well. So I would encourage you to check that out if you are interested or are even also struggling with similar topics. This is a bag I made for my mom's birthday, and I haven't done something like that before, so especially the fabric on the inside is all improvised and all in all wonky here and there, but I'm very proud that I was able to make that. And my other never-ending crochet project is that blanket. I've been working on that for such a long time, and there's been a time where I was convinced that I'm almost done and that I've already bought my last set of yarn of that color. And when I laid out the whole blanket on my bed to look how it fits, I realized that I'm not done at all. So yeah, that was kind of a bummer, but right now I have just 8 granny squares left to do, so it's almost finished. And then I thought about, okay, but what am I gonna do when that blanket is finished? Because I really can't do any more scarves, and I'm not seeing myself doing extremely complicated things, even if I would love to be able to do that. But crocheting is something that's very relaxing for me to do on autopilot, I would say, when I'm watching a movie or a series, because that is something that really relaxes me. And having to watch tutorials and stuff, that it's nothing I can do on the side, so I really love to do it very effortlessly, thoughtlessly. And yeah, so I kind of thought like maybe I shouldn't have wished that project away so fast. Yeah, but what you're gonna do, it's almost finished. Besides, this dog drawing was the basis for one of my latest acrylic paintings on canvas, on which I also did a separate paint with me video, so you can also find that on my channel, and I'm going to link that. Okay, this is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here and that you chose to spend your time with me. Of course, I hope to see you in my next one. If you want to support me and the channel, consider subscribing, liking the video, and yeah, I wish you a nice rest of your day. Goodbye.